One is what's in my party bag and a tracking method. So I brought my whole party bag. Yeah. Yeah. So this is what I bring to parties. I bring my starter kit bag and a travel roll-up bag. Okay, sometimes I have a second travel roll-up bag with my fragrances, but generally this is what I bring. My bag is very heavy. I'm a good packer. So thrown on top, I have my what's in a bag fold with all my little things inside. This was an old limited edition gift with purchase thing, so find a fun bag laying around your house for what's in the bag. And then I have my money bag that has sales tickets, the holder for my square reader, but the square reader's not in there. Square, square readers are in the bottom. One of them doesn't connect to my phone. It needs a dongle to do that, and some pens. And actually, most cards are tapped now, so I don't even use my square reader most of the time, but it's there. Good to know it's there. Sometimes I lose it. And then this is what the inside of my bag looks like. So I have my mirrors stacked together, all in order. I think I have a dozen in here, but if you have less, that's okay. I think so. Think so. On my mirrors, I have inserts too, so it's pretty when they're looking at it. I have compacts with eyeshadow and cheek colors, and quite frankly, we've cut down in colors, so I can probably cut down to one compact. So that is something that I need to work on. But what I really like is cutting a picture out of a catalog so you know what color is what. hmm I have a fun craft organizer. I probably got this at Michael's, maybe Target, and it you can divide it in different sizes. So sponge tip applicators, dough tip applicators, and mascara wands all go in there. And that's in one of the front pockets. In the other front pocket, I have satin hands, makeup remover, micellar water, and mint bliss. Easy to grab, not in the roll-up bag because satin hands doesn't fit nice in the roll-up bag. These fun mesh bags that all your mirrors come in, I have foundation in, and I have my foundations divided by skin tone. So ivory, bronze, beige has a lot. Probably do two different bags with beige. Yeah, I just have shades. I don't necessarily have different finishes in here. Yeah. I also keep my pins in a mesh bag, easy to grab. And I like to keep the tray inserts and the washcloths in their packaging so they don't get gross and they're easy to find. And they're just I also have all the brushes in the brush holder. So it's not just the brush collection, it keeps them all nice. I can show them off. I like to pass around the foundation brushes when we do foundation so they can feel them. I also keep cotton rounds in their packaging so they don't get gross. They stay nice. Um, I give away the hydrating mask if they fill out their whole referral sheet. So I have a bunch of those in one of the back pockets. And then in this fun zipper pocket is all my paper things. hmm If you're using your flip chart, you could throw that in this pocket. I don't usually carry my flip chart with me, but it fits nicely in here. My profile cards, I always like to print on bright paper. And these ones I didn't print. I sent them to Office Max, Office Depot, because we get a discount. And they cut them for me and put them in cardboard so they stay nice. hmm Um, usually have 6 to 12 catalogs in here. 6 to 12. I don't think I have ever had 64 of the same catalog on hand. Deal or no deal cards are also in this back pocket. And then I keep set sheets and page protectors. I used to laminate them, but then someone said laminating is stupid. So I was like, okay, yeah, sometimes they want to keep it. So you can easily take this out and replace it with a new one. But I do have this page laminated, so it stays nice. And then we did that makeover contest this year. I had printed those on cardstock and they're just still in here. So if we're looking for a makeup look, we have some choices. And that's my bag. And I wear my beauty coat, so my keys and my phone go in my beauty coat pockets. Roll-up bag. Almost forgot the roll-up bag existed. So in the top, I have liquid eyeshadow, lipsticks, satin lips, eye patches, mascara, all the makeupy things. Miracle Set, both formulas in the middle. Mary Kay line, both formulas in the third one, and then the different supplements. So Microderm, multi-masking. I really love the naturally oil. I know it's not naturally anymore, the nourishing oil. So that's in there. We had a pink clay mask forever ago that is still living in here for some reason. I maybe need to update my products in here. And the facial peel all in there. So super convenient to get to. And then when I do deal or no deal, I get to pull these off and Van White them.
Yeah, yeah. Question for you.
Yeah.
Like when I do my party, I have some of the old past limited edition left,
Mhm.
and I want to sell it. I can never remember how much it was, so I have to bring books for like last 4 seasons. There's somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
But
I had also made I call dibs flyers for some of my past limited edition before, so I have the original price on those. So it took some research there, but
also,
yeah.
on Mary Kay and Coach, usually you can find like really if you went to put a custom order in, but what you choose for your inventory.
Okay. Tracking. So Bree talked about tracking. We're going to talk more about tracking. The tracking sheets that Bree uses, you can put in here. So each month I make an envelope. We put the month and the year on them. I have been doing these since January 2023.
Wow.
And I separated out faces, interviews, team members, and then write down what I've done for the month. I like to color code mine just so I know, like, oh, Mara and Terry, I saw at the same time. So, like, each party I do is a different color when I'm tracking. I'll have a bag of pens if you've ever seen me carry it around. And sometimes I get extra ambitious and I track things on the back. So if I have different goals that I'm working on, like growing my team. So right now I have two active. One had been inactive. So I got to cross her off from the bottom and move her up here, which is super fun and tracking different things there. But then inside, my sales tickets and my profile cards. So I can easily go back and find what I'm looking for. If I had an IPA sheet printed out, that would be in here too. So like easily track everything for the month, and then I just keep it in, like, you remember magazine holders that you can hold them in the little thing? I have them in there. So I can always go back and look. I also like to put what my retail sales were so I don't have to track that down later in the year. Add all the sales tickets up at the end of the month, and I don't have to think about it in December when it's tax time. I can just go through the top of my envelopes. So usually during the party itself, I've taken things out to fill the trays. So I usually keep one of the time wise out and the satin hands, satin lips, like everything that's in their tray, I usually keep on the table and put away when we're done.
In your bag. When that's in the bag.
Yeah, so like I fill the trays with the time wise, I leave that on the table so they can see it. And when we're going through it, I hold them up. Yeah. Yeah, the satin lips I leave out on the table. Satin lips.
Because at the end of it, you say, what we used today, yeah, still has.
Yeah, so it's like what we used today was this one that's in here looks like this. Yeah. Yep.
For the
Yeah.
makeup part in your roll bag, what makeup
So I have all of the Chroma Fusion colors. I have more than what's in the catalog right now, so need to pare that down. But in the bag, I have Ultimate Mascara, a few different lip colors, like more neutrals, a couple bright ones, and the liquid eyeshadows. Sometimes I have actual lipstick samples in here too, but I think they don't make those anymore, so I took them out. Sometimes like second appointments and stuff, we do either full color or we do dash out the door. So that's why I have all of it.